to as the Titans, but Vitality needs to prove that they offer a challenge. K-Corp looks once again to dominate. Why don't we play some Rocket League and find out how it goes?
I think it's fair to say that this is the one we have all been waiting for, the rematch of the first Opens Grand Finals. Johnny, the question was asked on the desk, can Vitality get themselves a game? Yes, surely.
Yeah, you've got to think surely they get a game this time. They've got 4 losses to learn from the last Grand Final the two teams matched up in, so if they can go and look at those replays, if they can theory craft a way to get at least one game win, then that's at least something to build on later in the series.
Well, I have to do it the hard way. It's never easy against Karmine Corp, a team that are just refusing to be beaten throughout all of these events. The undeniable current crown holders here in Europe. And they're going to want to go and do it all over again, Karmine Corp. This for them will just be another step towards world domination. For Vitality, a chance to lay down a gauntlet. Vitality had a loss yesterday, that's why they're here. They want to revenge so much.
Well, that was already an early chance for Monkey Moon. He couldn't get the final touch on target before it was cleared by K-Corp. Now, you know, one of the things that we have to take note of as Vitality rattle the crossbar again is this will now be the 3rd season in a row where Vatira has had Monkey Moon's number in the second to last split. Now, we are in a 2-split long season now. But yeah, Monkey Moon always finishes stronger. He's finished ahead of Vatira the last 2, in fact, the last 3 World Championships, obviously winning one of them and finishing second in the other. So every single time Vatira gets one and then it's back to Monkey Moon. It's happening again.
If it starts here, it started out last time, it already is. It's Charlie, 1-0 KC.
And it's just too easy again. Vatira back towards the ball. Exotic does not do a good job there. He just slammed it upwards into the ceiling. It drops down for Jirali to slot. Exotic had to get that one into the back corner.
Exotic, I would say, that struggled the most for Team Vitality in that last Grand Finals. He was just a split second off the pace, and at this level, if you are anything other than perfect, you're going to be punished for it. As Monkey Moon puts that one towards his own near post. Exotic did get involved in taking that one away. Vatira gets the challenge into the center. Atto's on this one already, and this is just going to fall for Vatira. Nearly more danger signs, but look how much boost Drali has got to come forward yet again at the Team Vitality goal.
Vitality are really forcing the issue right now, and it's not working. K-Corp have absorbed every single challenge. They've predicted every single touch. Vitality finally breaking into the half again, and it's swatted away once more by K-Corp's defense. K-Corp just so confident advancing. These guys actually got a goal in a brief 2v3 scenario yesterday against Dignitas. They really have been the team to beat. Now here comes Zen, the talisman for Vitality. Can he fight a way through? Oh my goodness, he can! He slammed it right past 2 of them. He didn't go around them. He just went right through it.
The first touch, it didn't look perfect. I was wondering if he was going for a flip reset or trying to get a double tap. No, in the end, as the crow flies, Zen forces it into that top corner. The Vitality do get an all-important response. Obviously, he's the player that you'd look towards then as the one to break through Karmine Corp. He has to be as good as he can possibly be. Atto has been playing pretty well for a long time himself. Zen nips in. He's got time on the ball. Vatira's in front of him. Goes underneath. Vatira does Zen nearly. Vatira got enough of the ball to get it back towards Atto. And now Karmine Corp can slow it down. And this is what impresses me most about Karmine Corp. They don't rush into it. They always look like they're playing it at second gear. And still, they outpace everybody.
Remember last time the 2 teams played, it started off as a pretty close affair before Karmine Corp started to run away with it earlier on in the series. Vitality did look like they could at least match them in the midfield for large periods of time. But we're going to need more of that magic from Zen. Amazing that even despite Vitality's struggles last season and now at the start of this season losing so badly to K-Corp, he's still being talked about in best player in the world conversations because he just does things on the pitch and no one else is doing. He's trying to go all the way himself again here, stopped by Atto.
To avoid Monkey Moon getting an accidental bump against him into that boost. Vatira goes almost over 1. Monkey Moon then takes out Exotic. Monkey Moon looking slightly awkward defensively a couple of times. Thanks to Zen, he's not punished too much, but Monkey Moon just needs to slow things down. He still Zen's boost, then he bumped out Exotic. Karmine Corp continued to keep this attack going. Monkey Moon has been taken out of the game now. Zen gets something on that one from Vatira. Something opposite of where the challenge came in earlier. As Charlie forces a flip reset, Atto might be the recipient, and Monkey Moon was there in the end on the goal line, but it's endless KC Fresh.
Finally a missed air. It was Drali not able to make contact. KC do seem so composed. This is bad news for Vitality. If they were hoping KC would drop off in level at all for this matchup, it doesn't seem like it's happened. And you're on the money. I think Vitality have been just a touch rushed at times, urgently trying to defend as quickly as they can. KC, meanwhile, although we're tied up 1-1, they seem like the more composed team.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Vitality having to work a lot harder than Karmine Corp right now to keep this one at 1-1 and to keep themselves in it. Monkey Moon boostless at the end of his grasp. Just about got a touch on that one. Batira fakes out, I think it was Zen. Zen stayed up though, but did get something on it. With Vitality swatting these attacks away, they have to do more. Really had too many chances apart from that Zen one that was out of nothing. Zen tries to challenge Charlie onto the back. Exotic gets the 100. Against Atto, gets it. Vatira's coming in, no boost, so has to leave it. And maybe this is Vitality's chance. Zen, flip reset, almost past it. Gets the double. Monkey Moon shoots. Somehow, Charlie saves again.
Yeah, great save by Drally, just getting goal side as big as he could, but that really should have been, maybe could have been a goal there for Vitality. Zen did so well to get the ball on the goal line. Final few seconds of game one, Exotic with an opportunity. First touch is good, it's dangerous, but the backboard is covered.
Watches this one round the corner. Zen's underneath it. Zen has about 50 boosts. Just booms it as far as he possibly can. Atto was ready for it. This one trundling towards overtime. And Atto can kill them right now. Monkey Moon sends it downwards. Almost hit the ramp, but it is OT.
Once again, KC deadly in the closing seconds. Vitality have made it into overtime, and in that overtime, they're up first. Exotic. Oh, he scored it! His former teammate, Drally, looked like he was going to get a touch on this one, but it's gone in the top corner.
From nowhere again, a couple of sucker punches from Vitality. Exotic's turn this time.
We kind of changed from them, but for Vitality, that win is huge for the confidence. You couldn't be this deep before, now you finally have. That was a double fake kickoff from Karmine Corp's kickoff game number 2. Led to an immediate chance on target that Vitality have saved.
Yeah, Vitality for them, it's about staying tall for the next 30 seconds or so, making sure they don't give anything away early and not double committing an attack like that. That was a huge double commit from Monkey Moon, who to my eyes, Johnny, so it's a little bit keen, I think I would say, if I had to critique anyone from Team Vitality.
That's a nice way to say rushed, isn't it?
It is a nice way. You know what I'm saying though, a bit jumpy is Monkey Moon right now.
He has looked strangely. I mean, for him, he's so calm. We saw, you know, what kind of low heart rate he can play at in many high-profile matches, but it seems to be a conscious effort by Vitality. Oh, Drally's getting open the scoring here. This one's all about the pass, though. How about the center ball coming through from Atto, dispossesses Vitality, and snipes Drally in the middle.
The turn of pace as well, catching it with the wave dash onto the wall. Just completely took Vitality by surprise to get that one into the center. The only person who wasn't surprised was the finisher with Drally. And Karmine Corp do have an early lead yet again, but they scored first in the last game. It was this man on the ball right now that was the difference. Getting that equalizer trying to show the same person pace, but it's backfired, and Vatira was waiting.
On 10 out of 10 awareness here from Vatira. Kept his ball cam on as he was rotating out, allowing him to turn back in on the play and actually score off of a challenge in the midfield. So really well done. A lot of players might have turned off ball cam there, start looking for boost. Luckily for him, he already had boost, and he could just turn with ball cam.
Pace as well up against Zen, not showing him any respect on that occasion. Monkey Moon and Exotic in the same corner. Karmine Corp swamping them right now. Vitality looking like they've got nowhere to turn. Exotic just tries to slow it down, but Atto isn't going to let him. Atto is the speedster at this point for Karmine Corp, and they just cannot escape his clutches. And here's Drally. Another play from him. The flip reset is met by Exotic. Atto's waiting for it. Zen gets a touch. As far as Vatira, Karmine Corp are not letting Team Vitality out. Even that pass, it was a bit awkward, ended up being perfect.
That's a bit better there from Monkey Moon. First touch, he gave it away. Next time, he actually managed to find a teammate in defense. That's really what Vitality need the most at the moment, is some passes to each other in the defensive half, because they can't keep self-clearing the ball straight towards Karmine Corp. It's an open net for Drally, though. He's just gone through everyone. It's 3-0. They're completely dominating game 2.
But even still, Zen should have done much better with that challenge. I think he underestimated the power that Drally had generated from that wall. 3-0. I mean, if Vitality were thinking like game 2's a bit of a freebie after winning the first, then that lifeline isn't going to last long. They have to improve upon this quickly if they are to survive in this series.
It's like we said, the K-Kart game plan looked like it was working. They were getting opportunities. They were out pressuring Vitality in game 1. Vitality were clinical to win it. And now we continue with more of the same. It's just more K-Kart pressure. They got 5 shots to 2 this time. They've outstruck Vitality in both games. Well, first game and a half, I guess. Vitality are having a real problem finding each other on the pitch. That's another Monkey Moon touch that just goes right towards the opponent.
He was so near. Couldn't quite get the touch that he wanted. Now there's going to be a counter. Vatira watches Zen. Forces Zen to get it towards Drali. That's better from Monkey Moon. Passing it to Exotic. The transition game has to be better from Vitality. And they're so boost off though that even when the pass is precise, it doesn't really matter. All you can get it to is the halfway line where someone from KC is waiting. It's perfect rotation, it's perfect pace, and the mechanics, they ain't bad either, Johnny.
That's a good read by Monkey Moon. He saw the ground double tap attempt coming in from Drali. Tira's missed his sidewall pass attempt. Look at how many more rotations are coming through for Karmine Corp. When a miss does land, they're way upfield and they can rotate back and cover it. Well, I say that. They've just left the net open and Vitality have got their first goal. It's Exotic on the score sheet again. Monkey Moon actually deflected that into the back corner while off the defenders. Zen with a very nice mid pass towards Exotic.
So Vitality will have to tell themselves that this is an opportunity to get back into this second game. It hasn't looked like one that they can score 3 goals in, but that was a bit of a gimme. Can they once more build upon that momentum and surprise Karmine Corp? Not with Drali dribbling it straight back down against them. Monkey Moon takes a clean touch and this time leaves it to Zen. So the comm issues in Team Vitality seem to have improved. They get the ball forward. Zen gets a good boost steal as well in the center. Almost clears it, but Vatira dunks the heck out of him. Exotic versus, I think it was Vatira, who just refused to leave the play there. And it's Atto. And Atto's always a player that, like, he always seems like he's going to be beating to the ball, and then somehow he's there. It's like he skips a few frames in his car and gets the perfect dunk.
Yeah, Atto's movement is just unbelievable to watch. That's a good save by Monkey Moon to keep this game as competitive as possible. First touch of defense on point from Atto. Oh, what an interception. Monkey Moon trying to back pass that ball middle, and Drali was all over it. Final minute, Vitality. The last team to score, but they still need 2 more if they're going to keep the pressure on KC.
And their play style isn't just about attacking. They can have some decent game control as well when needed, but that touch was loose again. Exotic height is there, he's breach-up, Exotic's there! And that'd have been something special. That's what you need to do to break through Karmine Corp. Monkey Moon has another go. The challenge is good. Zen up against Atto. Monkey Moon gets the next touch. They're a bit boost-starved Vitality, but they're scraping about to keep this attack going until the big clearance comes in. And Vitality gonna have to restart, and Zen has got nothing, Johnny. It's so disappointing. He goes to the wall, but he's got nothing to play with. And Karmine Corp cannot be breached again.
I mean, that defensive touch just moments ago from Drali was ridiculous. It was a miss from Vitality in the midfield, but it's the power that Drali was able to generate that caused that miss. They're just not anticipating that sort of force. And it looks like this one is going to go the way of Karmine Corp. That final touch confirms it. Karmine Corp, for the second game in a row, dominate the midfield. And this time, it does result in a win.
Well, the scary thing for Vitality is that game 1 certainly could have gone this way. It could have looked like this. It could have felt, I guess it did feel like this. Let's see all these players respecting the ancient laws of Rule 1 by keeping the ball up at 0 seconds. Respect to them. I feel like Vitality had to score first in this one, or else we could start to see their performances drop.
Well, let's see. 2 50-50s in a row on the kickoff. The ball spills free to Drali. It's just been an unbelievable force in the last year and a bit for RLCS. One of the only players in the world who can really enter that conversation alongside the likes of Zen. Potentially best mechanics, best player at times. Atto as well, of course, such a terror in offense. And you know, we talk a lot about Vatira historically, but what a return to form he's had. I think having Drali and Atto on the team has really relieved the pressure on Vatira. He can just play his own. I think he really is, or at least when I think of him, a defender at heart. And one of the best in the world at it.
He's attacking, he punches that one forward towards the goal, but Monkey Moon was waiting in there. Team Vitality had some early pressure at the beginning of this one, but the first real opportunity goes to Karmine Corp and Vatira. Here comes Zen. He's got 100 boosts to his name, but no ball. Exotic's underneath this one, has to leave it for Zen. Zen goes over the top of one. Gonna fall to Monkey Moon, who must score in slow motion, but they all count.
Yeah, just enough power there. Atto was scrambling back. What a play. Again, it's Zen causing problems for Karmine Corp. He's got everybody panicking in the air, jumping up, expecting him to... Yeah, but I wouldn't put money on myself scoring from that like goal. I think I would have probably found a way to hit the post at the crossbar. Or just missed the ball entirely. I'm sure you can all relate. But okay, Vitality, they got their first goal like you were hoping, at least for their sake. And then looking for a second. Again, very selflessly centering the ball.
And getting another look there towards the Karmine Corp half, towards their goal as well. Karmine Corp gonna have to show some resilience at this point because Vitality have started the third game the better. Certainly a return to their game one performance. The ability to shock Karmine Corp. The challenge goes into the center. Drali's following it, leaves it to Atto. Drali trying to sweep a path for Atto. Vatira's behind them both. This Monkey Moon that nips in there. Good pace again from Vitality, dealing with the KC threat very well.
Oh.
Just dribbles that one forwards. There's Exotic, it's 2-0.
You know, he talked about maybe introducing the low 50 game into defense. They've gone for an offense here, and it's worked wonders. Again, Karmine Corp expecting a high flick, expecting a high kind of shot on target, and it's just right at them. I mean, Zen was the one just dribbling it straight towards them there on the ground.
I've just seen the replay of that on the broadcast. So someone get a screenshot of all three Vitality players next to the ball in front of the KC goal. It looked hilarious. Or a slightly wrong angle. There's a bit of a bump in there. One way or another, the goal was forced in by Exotic, and Vitality have a very important 2-goal lead. It could be 3. Monkey Moon to the middle. Atto almost was left in a tough position. Managed to come away with it. 0 boost, but still a clean flick, and gets the boost from Vitality. So great work on nothing from Atto. Exotic takes out Drali. That should clear Vitality's lines for now. Monkey Moon can't quite get the reset. And Drali is the one who can finally boom the ball away. Can't even come up half a game here, Johnny. They have to mix something up.
You've got that aura of inevitability with Karmine Corp, though, don't you? At some point, they're going to respond, and Vitality are just hoping it's going to be later rather than sooner. Just over 2 minutes to go. Vitality's best game by far, obviously with the scoreline, but also with the territory, with the areas of the pitch where the game's been played. This is far, far more Vitality favored than either of the previous 2 games.
All the Vitality we expect to see coming into the season, but Karmine Corp are more than capable of snatching that away from them in an instant. Atto, I think, thought about the fake instead, went for the quick fire shot. 2 Vitality players dived in front of him. Huge demo on Monkey Moon. Drali is in here up against
no way.
Pass, goes for the double, it's taken away! Oh, Vatira, you got plenty of credit in the bank for Karmine Corp, but I think Drali had that one.
Well, he certainly might have. He might want to go on to it again. That's going to be 3.
No.
Surely. Oh, what a demo! How has he saved that? Exotic getting up in that rebound, and he's been demoed mid-air.
And then Zed almost gets the cheekiest redirect you'll ever see. Absolute chaos from end to end right here. Don't take your eyes off this one for a second. The mechanics are all coming out. They're putting on a shot. Vatira wants to shoot this one but can't. Zed now is racing Drali. There's more goals in this one, Johnny. Who's going to take it? Another bump comes in. But Exotic is left all alone to clear his lines.
Well, this feels like an incredibly volatile game state, which does tend to favor the team who need the comeback. This is what KC need. They're far from just flowing in the midfield right now, Vitality. They're trying to stabilize it. This is what they wanted. Exotic behind the ball. Even he's been dispossessed though. It's Drali. Oh, Exotic got back to it. Popped it clear.
Karmine Corp, if ever a game has deserved an overtime, I'm, putting my allegiance to the flag right now, saying I want it. Vatira is there. Oh, it's the near post. Huge save from Exotic. Zen against Drali. 35 seconds left now. Vatira's going to win this one. Monkey Moon is left all alone. Atto was thinking about going for a bump, but didn't have the boost to do it. Zen lets it run. He lets it slow. Vatira is in, but he's got no boost, so can't do anything with it. Have Vitality done enough? Have they edged forward in this series? That's up against Monkey Moon. It has to be now. KCR to get back in. Vatira hits the post. Drali's going to score, and we will have the late drama.
We knew it was coming eventually, and there it is. Vatira with the clean beat on 2 defenders. Vitality's composure ran out. Now they need a solid kickoff here. 14 seconds remaining, still in the lead by 1.
Kickoff coming up. Will we see any strats? Vatira up against Monkey Moon. They've both gone for it. Gone for the pinch kickoff.
No-go kickoff though for Vitality.
Down.
Huge for Vitality. They just get into midfield play by not going for the kickoff.
It's in there, gets a clean touch. Monkey Moon wants to kill this ball, is able to kill this ball. Rolls straight into game 4. Both teams still have their tactical timeouts in this best of 7, and Team Vitality off the back of a Grand Finals 4-0 loss against Karmine Corp last time out, and off the back of a loss against Ninjas in Pajamas yesterday in a best-of-5, have 2 games against Karmine Corp. The first was sketchy. That last one until the end was really clean. Vitality are still improving. Karmine Corp are going to have to do the same. We're going to have to see that third hit, especially at the pace that Zen is showing.
Well, Zen had all the options here. He had Monkey Moon down the line. He had the option to air dribble bump or just take the shot. He's trusted himself there to create the angle of the air roll, and he makes it 1-0. Vitality's best look yet. They have completely turned this series around.
Pressure as well, straight from that kickoff. But Vatira has it from this one. Exotic is on the backboard with 65 boost to play with. Gets behind it, gets the floor pinch. That could have been dangerous if he got it on target. Vatira slows it down again. Into the middle, he pops it. Drali is there. Exotic is doing a lot of work defensively, I've got to say, but he's been beaten by this one. This one's going to fall down. Monkey Moon was in a scary situation. Vitality survive again, and it just seems, Johnny, that fate has turned on Vitality's side. The ball is falling for them. Luck's going their way, and they're getting all the pressure. Oh, and Zen as well! Oh, wow! Out of nothing!
Absolute pixel touch sidewall skim from Zen, flying underneath the ball and then just getting the slightest glancing blow in it. Ato's dropped a nice one in the quick chatting game for that one. Respect for Zen's second goal of the game.
He was last game to one that was half as good as that. Even by Zen's imperious standards. Like, that for him, you're saving the replay. I think Zen saves the replay on that one and wants to watch it back.
If I scored that, I'd go watch it back from everybody's POVs 3 times and then show all my friends and then probably wake up because I'd have to be dreaming. But what a goal by Zen. I mean, he probably had a couple of pixels, maybe just 1 pixel on the ball to hit there to get that exact shot. Of course, he finds it.
Reality. That's all that matters really, but oh, I can't wait to see that one again. I can't wait to see it tomorrow in the pre-show. Here comes Driver, he gets it, it's the bottom corner. KC back in it.
What a pass mid as well. Vitality didn't get the clear they're looking for. Exotic was probably trying to bounce that one up the wall using the curve, but it kicked out into the middle. KC did not take long to find the back of the net. So long left in the game, so Vitality can't get too excited here. I think the main thing that's helped them come back in this, well, maybe not come back, they've never been trailing, but at least take control of the series has been their composure, and they lost it there.
Ball. Exotic's already up, continuing to sweep up for Vitality. A low-scoring game for him on just 54 points, but he's done plenty to get in the way. In comes Zeno. He's certainly got himself involved in an attacking sense as Zen. Tira comes up. Exotic has ventured forward, been relegated to full third man in this one. Monkey Moon touches it forwards. Actually, Monkey Moon's on 74 points. So between Zen's teammates are on 120, and Vitality win 2-1 against Karmine Corp.
2 minutes left though. It's how many points you finish the game with, not how many points you've got at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. At least that's all I always tell myself when I'm driving about with 2 points halfway through the game.
This one goes to the side. Exotic's there, he shoots, but it's saved by Vatira.
Monkey Moon looking to go up and over here. Does get that over the net before Atto could catch him. Drali's waiting on the far post side though. Just a swarm of KC midfielders. And now here comes the chance. Monkey Moon knocks it to the back corner, finding Zen in the process. And here he comes, going the other way, reset. And the dropped out pass. KC had bodies in the way.
Exotic's backflip there, it's all good from him. Zen picks up the 100 boost. Atto gets it forward towards the Vitality goal, and Zen beats Vatira, all ends up. Vatira actually was pre-jumping, waiting for Zen's touch, but only gets it then as far as Monkey Moon. Zen can pick his spot, he can plan through what he wants to do, he can slow down time. But this time, it's saved by Karmine Corp. Drali has to go himself over Monkey Moon, little air dribble, wanted to slam that one down, couldn't quite get the final touch.
Oh.
All 3 Vitality players go for it.
Look like Atto might have been trying to kick that ball up into the backboard, didn't get the touch he wanted. Attack fizzles for KC. You know, earlier in the series, games 1 and 2, those attacks were going on for much longer. KC haven't had the same success pinning Vitality back as they had earlier in the series.
This is out to Atto. Atto, a chance there, I thought, for a second, but through the smoke came Zen. And time is beginning to slip away for Karmine Corp. A minute left. They'll stay patient for now, but just something to bear in mind as Vatira waits for that ball to drop. Zen forces it forwards again. Karmine Corp have the ball where they do not want it, though. They want to get it Back in the other half, Monkey Moon for a second looked like he was in. Zen's there to the back wall. Following up is actually nobody. So Vatira can keep it going for Karmine Corp. Karmine Corp looking like they're waiting for their chance to strike, but Vitality might punish them before then. Exotic onto the backboard, gets a touch on the ceiling, follows it up, nearly had time to force it in the net, but couldn't quite squeeze it there.
Vitality getting pretty close to getting that one extra security goal. KC, chances few and far between, especially compared to games 1 and 2. They need something now. They need to find that moment of creativity. Who's going to step up and make it happen? They've got a squad full of players who are capable, but Vitality are stuffing them at every turn.
Vic gets the challenge in the air. That's good enough for Vitality. 10 more seconds to navigate and they'll have this game. Exotic and Monkey, there's a big demo though. Charlie has this one, no boost. Can he get the flick? He can't with Zen there, but Zen inadvertently gets it back into his own goal line. That was almost scary for Vitality.
Getting into game 5. Must win for Karmine Corp. Triple match point for Vitality.
Well, all we can do is watch on and try and decipher what it is that KC have been discussing in their 2 minutes. Remember, Vitality still have their tactical timeout too. And the buff is real, Johnny. What a start 6 seconds in.
Well, this was not what Monkey Moon wanted. I mean, Vatira just shoots it on target from the halfway line, and Monkey Moon's in no man's land. Far too easy. K-Corp in only 6 seconds, ahead by 1. But yeah, they didn't really need to do anything special there. That was just a shot from the halfway.
Timeout buff, all right? That's what it is, okay? Let's not question the magic of the tactical timeout. It's a good second kickoff as well. Vatira up against Exotic. I think Vatira had the flip reset, but sadly for him, the ball looped away from him. That's an important touch there against Atto. Atto can slow it down.
Oh, no.
Chaos in the corner. That was fun for a second.
Zen and Monkey Moon getting a little bit tangled in defense. Now here comes Vatira. He's slow playing Zen. He's trying to get him out play himself. The ball's in. Atto makes sure of it. Vatira is just baiting Zen to jump at nothing again and again.
And the demo as well is extra harsh from Charlie there, just to make sure that Zen and Vatira had a little moment one-on-one, and then it was slammed home in the end by Atto. So a great start here for Karmine Corp. They'll be feeling much better about things now. It could be 3.
Oh wow. What?
It should be 3. It really should be 3. Oh, it is 3. There you go. He knew what he was doing. It's fine. It's like tactical timeout, okay? He knew what he was doing. It's chill.
He had so much time here and he just moved the post. I can't believe that's got off the post from Atto. I mean, he obviously thought that he was under more pressure. He thought a defender must be arriving, but actually he just had all the time in the world. Vitality's defense has completely disappeared. Their defense is just despawned in game 5.
I mean, we're approaching GG go next territory. Like, you know what? You've won the 5th. Let's just go straight to the sink. But that doesn't exist. Vitality, you're going to have to play it through, so you might as well spend these next 4 minutes, I don't know, playing some Rocket League, if it was down to me, is what I'd suggest.
They got to play
Exotic up against Charlie. Yeah, exactly. Stop the ball going in the net. You know, is that a controversial statement? Let's see. Monkey Moon is trying to just loop that one forwards. He can't do it. I think they're going to turn towards Zen and be like saying, you know that goal you got in the last game? Checking you could repeat that trick 3 times, brother?
It would be nice. I mean, they've got a lot of time to figure out how to come back in this game. And, oh, that's a good start by Monkey Moon. He's just trying to walk the ball in. He was hoping Vatira would just disappear with the shot directly at him. Maybe hoping Vatira would pre-jump. But, yeah, they've made this one pretty difficult on themselves, Vitality. This is not going to be an easy comeback.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit difficult, yeah. But we'll see what they can force together. Exotic has been in and out of the series. Monkey Moon's made a few strange decisions, but for the most part, it's been pretty solid. And then Zen, of course, has scored some absolute screamers. Exotic might be able to get one of his own. Once the flip reset, can't quite get it. Vatira is slammed down. Monkey Moon, I thought he was in there, Johnny. But Karmine Corp survive, and Atto might make it 4. He goes to the musty. It's not quite there unless the dunk works out. Zen did enough to make sure that wouldn't be the case. Then he gets a snapshot down the other end. Exotic versus Vatira. Karmine Corp having to slow things down and just keep hold of what they've got for a little while.
It's good stuff for now for Karmine Corp. They don't need that volatile game state that they had earlier on. They just want to let the clock run itself down a little bit here before they go for anything else that's a little bit too crazy. Oh, what a save, Vatira! Denying Monkey Moon at the top corner. Of course, it would be Monkey Moon with the perfect top corner shot from that kind of range.
From Vatira, and the read on where Monkey Moon was going to. Had to put a lot of faith in his trust in the game. as opposed to reacting after Monkey Moon had taken the shot. That's why Vatira is one of the best defenders in the world. Showcasing it again and again, and when your team's 3-0 up, that can be more than enough. Charlie, oh, clean touch, and the flick as well, almost over Exotic. He had to turn on his heels because suddenly his team will have to do some more defending. That one might just be bouncing in. It's going to hit the crossbar. Charlie's going to shoot. And one challenge gives KC their 4th.
Yeah, definitely getting into a go next scenario now. Zen was completely off the goal line here. He tried to keep his momentum so that he would be able to charge down that play, and it just bounced right over him. Easy for Drally to score in the turnaround.
Honestly, I cannot, for the life of me, see any way that Team Vitality get back here in this game. It just seems like one of those ones that, from the off, belong to KC. That's credit to their coach, of course.
Oh.
A few bump attempts coming in, nothing to be said about it just yet. Atto's going to keep it going, and yeah, if you're Vitality now, Johnny, do you actively give up, as in turn off the emotion for a minute or so? Just relax, try and take it easy?
I think they definitely want to just relax and not, not be too stressed about the comeback, and maybe even take it a bit further, where if they've got any, different kickoff strategies they haven't shown KC yet, it might be smarter to save them for game 6 instead of trying to use them here to get the impossible comeback. But yeah, with just over a minute left now, KC off their timeout, dominate the game. It started off pretty much with just dodgy defending for Vitality, clinical finishing by KC. And, some of those positions were, all the positions were KC created, so they're going to feel absolutely justified in the 4-0 lead. But Vitality could definitely have done better in all of those scenarios. Is that one? It is one. Okay, Zen's made it 4-1 with 44 seconds left. It's playable. It's definitely playable, but they're going to need kickoff goals.
I think, you were saying about you save your kickoff strats for this one.
Yeah, they might want to
in right now. I don't know, chuck one in. Yeah, just one. Just see if it works. If it's going to be a complete shock to KC, there'll be a shock again.
Oh, it was actually KC giving Vitality a taste of their own medicine. They went for the no-go, just a half flip onto boost kickoff, which again is a very good kickoff at getting into the midfield when you're winning late in a game. That's a very safe thing to go for. Yes, they're in defense right now, but the clock is ticking down. They've got boosts to defend with, so it might look dangerous. This is, again, a very smart play by KC.
Monkey Moon is going to prod that one forward, and yeah, certainly now, I think discussions will be moving towards what you do in that next game. Vitality, I think, priority number 1 when you get to that next game. Give it 20 seconds without conceding. Nothing silly off the kickoff. Don't give anything away, because this one got away from them so fast. And I think it's a bit of a reminder from Karmine Corp how quickly that can happen if you lose concentration. And maybe they did off the tactical timeout. I don't know, we'll never know. Maybe it is just the power of the tactical timeout that Karmine Corp yielded there. We'll see if they can do that, then maybe they'll be on for the perfect season and Vatira will finally win Worlds. But we will see if Might Boy leaves them alone. As of right now, Team Vitality looked like a busted flush in the last game, but they've still got 2 more attempts as Atto gets the fake kickoff and the ball falls to Vatira. They had their fun, but now it's all business, it's all serious. And so up for Drally. Drally clean touch going forwards. Karmine Corp have started in this first 15 seconds pretty well again. But this time, Vitality have stemmed the tide to get a chance of their own. Monkey Moon gets the challenge, but it's to Drally.
Yeah, Drally with a weak touch there, not the power he was looking for. That was almost brilliant though by Vitality. Losing 50s on purpose to deflect the ball back towards teammates. Here comes Zen. Ceiling reset, he's bumped out of the way. So important for Atto to get contact of Zen if he is missing the ball in that challenge.
Up has it all for himself. Monkey Moon thought about going for Atto, but Atto was up fast enough to be able to avoid the incoming bump. Charlie has a chance here for a redirect. Not quite the pixel perfect precision we saw from Zen earlier, but I respect the effort. Zen gets someone back towards Karmine Corp. And Team Vitality, I think, will be pleased with the way they've settled into this game. And now, especially with the demos coming in, they'll be much more pleased if they can take the lead. Zen has a shooting chance. Atto says no, but more opportunities for Vitality.
The phenomenal defending there from Atto. Twice in a row called upon to make a key touch, and he did it both times. Now Drally, double tap off the crossbar. It's open for Vatira, and he slots it off the crossbar and in.
That was done by Drally, the triple tap. Look at this, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 there. Nearly straight in, would have been beautiful. Instead by Vatira, who got it in off the post. And Karmine Corp, despite having to do some defending at the start of this one, do take the lead in game 6. And the momentum is really now starting to swing their way as Atto gets a huge flip reset. Won't do too much. Zen comes forward. Zen bumps out Drali. Vatira's in now. He's got a flip reset for himself. Gets it straight in the same corner. Monkey Moon's there. Monkey Moon clears away.
Well, key moments here for Vitality. K-Corp are starting to seize control of the series and just rip it out of Vitality's hands. Vitality's so close to the finish line, but that last win is eluding them for now. Exotic. Double tap. Oh! Nearly nailed it at high speed.
Full of absolute bangers go in from double and triple taps. Exotics was the latest, but again it hit the crossbar, and unlike KC earlier, there was no one following up for Vitality. The whole play was at too much pace. Charlie has an air dribble, wants to get a bump on Zen as well, can't do it. Monkey Moon up against Vatira. This one's going into the center where Zen tries to slam it down to Monkey Moon, but I think it was Vatira. Got another all-important bump. Karmine Corp certainly winning the battle of the bumps in the center. And Vatira has the ball clean. Team Vitality, I think, will be, apart from the goal, relatively chuffed with how this game has gone. They just can't quite break the deadlock.
Oh, big chance. Huge mind game. Zen would have had an open net if Exotic could land the demo on the last defender. KC, dodge it, make the stop, stay one goal ahead.
Charlie's there, wants to get the snapshot away. Exotic forced it into a challenge, which is read by Vatira. Monkey Moon misses! Charlie, can he put it away? Yes, he can! Vatira steals it! That doesn't matter, 2-0.
Oh, well, what on earth's happened to Monkey Moon here? Oh, he totally misread the bounce. He jumped up early for this one, thinking the ball was going to bounce more middle, and instead it bounces out into the kind of edge of the box area. So a rare miss from that kind of range. Monkey Moon did not even need to jump that early, especially with his, fast aerial capabilities, some of the most sensitive controller settings in the world. 2-0. Karmine Corp again capitalizing on some shoddy defending out of Vitality.
Vatira almost made his way through. Just about slowed down before entering the real Vitality danger point. Charlie's flip reset is met by Monkey Moon, who is desperate to atone for that error, but it's awkward again. Exotic's left all alone. It's going to go to the ceiling. Anyone following up just then? Fortunate there for Team Vitality. Defensive misplays that Karmine Corp are punishing 9 times out of 10, but that one they get away with.
Oh, that's such smart play. Vitality.
Oh, Exotic.
Oh, Exotic, I think he tried to predict a pre-jump there from Vatira, but Vatira just sat still, so Exotic shot made to look a bit silly there, straight at the goalkeeper. It's like he's hit the penalty down the middle and the goalie's just stood there and caught it. But if Vatira pre-jumped there, he'd look like a genius. Fortunately, in this case, it did not happen. It's going to be 3-0. That's just going the whole way. Drally makes sure of it. KC, for the second game in a row, running up the score.
The swing that you get, 1 second, it could be 2-1. You've got it all. The next 3-0 against you. It is over with 56 seconds left, and suddenly you're thinking about Game 7. Suddenly you're wondering in your mind what's going to be said in the tactical timeout. So many thoughts Vitality going to have to get across. They're still in this one with 50 seconds left. If they can score in the next 5 or so, there was half a chance, but it's just not happening for them, Johnny. They are getting chances, they are getting opportunities, but it's like the start of the series or in Game 2 when Karmine Corp are just shutting up shop, but Monkey Moon changes that with a bump on the goal line.
Once again, they've got a late comeback attempt. It was a great bump by Monkey Moon. He just knew where Drally had to be if he was going to try and save that. Covered it the whole way, but he had ball cam on. He also didn't want to be saving his teammate's shot there, so smart heads-up play. Now, can they get possession of the kickoff? They do. Monkey Moon deflects it back to Exotic on purpose. Exotic, pass one. Can he get back to the ball? He can. In fact, he's able to get it middle, but Atto watched it, and he does get it clear.
Vatira doesn't even need to try and kill this one, just slows down the game. If they score, it's a bonus. He does score. We'll take the bonus. I'll take the hat-trick. Game 7 time, let's do it.
Oh, Vatira just so smart here. Staying strong on the inside. Knew Zen was likely to jump off the wall, try and dunk on him. Just walk the ball into the center. And wow, Karmine Corp just have that plot armor once again. This is almost more painful for Vitality than the last match they played against KC, where they were swept and sent home second place in the regional. Having 2 match points and having them taken away from you with one-sided games, that's got to hurt. But they do still have one more. They do still have a timeout, which I imagine they're about to call in a few seconds.
Mate, I wouldn't be surprised if we'll have an extra minute on top of the predetermined minute.
From 3-1 down, this is it. Vitality just need to worry about themselves. You need to try and stop the mistakes from plaguing them.
Man, they wanted the ball with Zen, and he bumps out Drali straight away in a mammoth Game 7. Two Vitality players straight in the center of the pitch in front of each other, but it was won cleanly by one of them, so they got the ball towards Karmine Corp's half, but here comes Atto for a flip reset. Vatira in the center, pitches it towards Drali. I wonder if Atto meant that, actually, because Drali was in the perfect position for it. Drali almost is able to get this one into the center, tried to scoop it down. Karmine Corp looking fairly dangerous, but the first goal will be so key.
That was smart by Drali, just letting the ball go past him towards his teammate while he put pressure on the defense. Oh, what clear. Vatira in a tough spot. Of course, as you mentioned, he's so calm right now, so locked in, just deals with it without any issues. Drali going the other way. Huge mind game. Look at the side of the ball. No way to go past that in that position.
Monkey Moon has this one free, though. After Vitality survived that first real scare, Zen uses everything to punch the ball forwards. Atto does the same. End-to-end stuff at this point. Yeah, the team really taking control of it until Drali changes that fact. Drali tries to go through 2 or 3 Team Vitality players. Zen goes for the pre-flip into air dribble, but can't quite make it. And Team Vitality, I think, will take 0-0 at this point, because Karmine Corp have had 1 or 2 looks. Drali tries to bump out Monkey Moon and succeeds. Exotic could shoot here. I thought for a second that Vatira was going to be beaten if Exotic won the ball. He did, but Vatira still got in the way.
Monkey Moon opting for the hard clear to see if the KC defense are fully locked in with their defensive touches. You never know when somebody's just going to miss one of those, but not Vatira, not right now, not in Game 7.
So that also has 100, so Atto can cause all sorts of chaos here at Gensen, as you see there, as Atto just falls behind him. Just trying to make sure that Zen is aware his opponents are trying to get in his way. Exotic weaves his way through. Big demo from Zen on Drali, and a clean 50-50 from Monkey Moon. Has to be careful he doesn't pinch this one back towards his own net. Drali's in clean. Exotic in net with no boost. Has to go for the in and out save. He was there. It was blocked at source anyway. But Karmine Corp starting to whir into action.
Best chance of the game there. You'd think Drali would double that on target. Just got away from him a bit too much, and Vitality covered the follow-up as well. Half the game gone. Lowest scoring, or lowest shooting game for both teams so far. That might be it though. Vatira with a huge dunk. It's 1-0. Monstrous challenge in the midfield by Vatira.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the best. Just slam through the ball, disrespect your opponent. The ball going on target meant it was impossible for Vitality to get back in time. Still half the game left, but Vitality chasing once again. Karmine Corp on the cusp of 3 game wins in a row, and what was that?
It's Exotic with the miss. Half-flip kickoff from Karmine Corp. It netted them a possession for free. By Exotic, she should hit that. I mean, you've got to hit that at this level. He just misread the bounce, or misread the arc of the ball. Yeah, I think he misread the bounce of the ceiling, but you'd think he'd read that. You'd think he'd get a piece of it, if not, you know, the complete direction he wants, at least something. But it's 2-0, and it's all too easy for Karmine Corp again. Oh, hold on! They fire back. Vitality have got hope. It's Exotic. After, I think, Zen got a demo and Atto, he did.
For a double flip reset, and Exotic watched his play. Zen got the demo after, and it's Exotic that gets the goal, Johnny, and that could be paramount for his mentality and for Team Vitality's as a whole, but they have to survive the resultant kickoff. Monkey Moon gets a clean touch. Great play from Monkey Moon to flip reset that one forwards. Monkey Moon's underneath this ball. Atto is up there by himself, though. Zen searching for some boost, wanting to do something in this play. Has to go back to the center to get it. Vatira can go long. Zen wants to pinch that one into the goal line. Exotic there up against Drali. Monkey Moon just waiting. Monkey Moon goes high. This is good from Team Vitality. They've responded well to the second goal going against them. In fact, Johnny, they've responded perfectly.
Wow, communication on point here from Vitality. Exotic on the backboard just faking that he's going to go for this one. And nobody tracked Zen's approach. He slots an equalizer with 1 minute and 41 left.
Team Vitality finally have a little bit of momentum to their name. The fake kickoff comes in. Monkey Moon gets that one towards the target. Drali ball slams against him. Exotic gets a huge dunk as well. Now Monkey Moon is in. Exotic behind him. I wondered if Monkey Moon would go for the fake. He just sort of passed it towards Drali. Zen can clear. Suddenly it's Karmine Corp looking like they're against the ropes. They're the ones who have to survive. That pinch will help. Atto has a chance to win this one. Monkey Moon have more boost though. And so Zen can come back and sweep up for them.
Vatira once again confident in the challenge. Atto misses his read, but there are plenty of players for both teams lining up for their turn to enter the fray. Another pre-jump. Vatira is going as early as possible in every single aerial challenge. As we enter the final minute of gameplay, Vatira's now lurking downfield, providing an option maybe for Atto to fire at. It's KC piling on the pressure.
Next goal may well take this entire series and not their opponents to the lowers. Neither team goes out here, but it still matters in the context of this season. Charlie wins it clean. He goes for the double. No one's there! Zen can't get it! Charlie might have done enough!
It's Vatira again, so quickly up into the air. Drali dusts Exotic, who was low in boost. And he smashes the double downwards underneath the pre-jumping Zen.
37 seconds left for Vitality to save a series that had so much potential to break through, finally, this bogey team. Zen can't quite get the dunk. Atto avoids the dunk again as well. Monkey Moon doesn't go to the ceiling. Instead, forces it through! It's
surely!
Exotic's there! And Exotic gets it!
Monkey Moon elevates and puts the ball in an unmissable position. Huge dunk on Drali on the goal line. Exotic knew he could squash it in against the post. We're tied up one more time.
Just when you think this series is said and done, up pops Monkey Moon to tee up Exotic from the kickoff. It's Drali. He might have another save, but Zen takes him out. Zen then takes out Vatira. So Exotic, what have you got? One or two mistakes here, but that's a much better touch. Sends it forwards. Vatira to the side. Drali's underneath it. Not until Monkey Moon gets there first, though. Zen is beaten. Monkey Moon has 100, so does Drali. Monkey Moon uses Drali to get the ball towards Zen, who puts it back in the center. Monkey Moon fakes it for Exotic. Zen might be underneath this one. Instead, it's Exotic. Saved on the goal line. Johnny, it's overtime.
Of course, it would be overtime. Game 7. What's it going to be? Exotic first up of the play, just chips it on target. Just a little heat check in overtime at Atto there, who passes.
The backboard. Monkey Moon is there. Tries to redirect it. Is anyone following up? Zen is. So Drali's clearance can't be perfect. Exotic, as the third man comes forward, Atto should get this read and does. Flings it forwards. Vitality will sense this is their chance. They do not want this overtime to go into the minutes. Now is their chance to strike. Karmine Corp, though, standing so strong defensively. And we know that one chance will be all they'll need to break forwards and break Vitality hearts.
Once again, KC setting up that midfield defensive line again. Atto undefended, backboard double. It's a tough one. He's to put it on, but saved. Zen with a follow-up touch. It's up the post. Drali had a chance and he couldn't hit it.
Just low on boost. None of them's got anything left to offer. All the KC players had pushed forward into the attack, so there was no one there for the rebound in the end. Charlie with a flip reset that falls towards Zen. Vatira takes it for himself. Drali's up to offer something. Vatira can't get the next touch. Atto has to be so careful here. He knew his teammates were going for a double play. Now it's Zen. He's all alone. Goes for the straight shot, then the dunk. Neither of them work out perfectly. KC's turn to attack now.
It's absolute pandemonium. It's frantic. End-to-end stuff with both teams hitting the woodwork. Over a minute now. Monkey Moon forced to backboard it off his own backboard. He's trying to save it in reverse off the underside of his own crossbar. What is going on?
Oh, they're all so close. Just desperately clawing at each other, trying to get the killing blow. Vatira's underneath this one, can't go, but Drali was left all alone. Zen to the ceiling, wants the flip reset. Instead, fakes out to Monkey Moon. It still is not in. Atto forces it sideways. KC refused to lose.
This feels like a live grand final. We're in the upper semi. It's only day 2 of the tournament. Vitality and Karmine Corp pushing each other the full way and beyond. 2 minutes of overtime now gone. It feels like we've been in this overtime for at least 5. Zen with that for chance. He's bumped Atto into the sky, but Atto stays with it.
Here's Exotic. Can't get past Vatira, so Vatira keeps it in his own corner, but Monkey Moon gets it into the center. That's a good challenge towards Zen. He shoots, it'll be saved by Atto. Not the best shot, but at least wasted some boost from KC and bought some time for Team Vitality to get things going. Monkey Moon tries to tip it riskily towards Zen. Zen has to avoid Drali, Vatira can't avoid Exotic. And Monkey Moon over the top of one. Drali is the last man back for Karmine Corp. He does excellent work to get it to Exotic. Vatira's winning that challenge. He's been winning challenges all series in that Fennec. Vitality struggling to clear their lines at the moment. This is dangerous for Karmine Corp. It's the best they've looked so far in overtime.
It feels like finally we've somewhat stabilized into relatively even midfield play where no team has a clear advantage and a clear-cut scoring chance. But the way Rocket League is played these days, the way these teams are playing Rocket League, a goal can come out of anywhere. There's a miss from Vatira, just like that. It's Vitality trying to make a pre-jump pass happen. KC going the other way. Exotic doubling it off his own backboard. Played it pretty safe there, made sure to make contact.
Oh man, just for a second, the Psycho lights lit up for Exotic. And you're right, he did play it safe. He did not want to own goal or slam it into the ceiling. Here comes Charlie. Vatira's going for the bump, but Exotic can't do it. Monkey Moon underneath this one. Atto versus Exotic. Exotic does enough. Zen's underneath the ball. Vatira trying to squeeze Vitality in, trying to force the ball into the Vitality goal line. Monkey Moon past Charlie. Atto gets the save again, and Vatira can send it back to Team Vitality territory.
Unbelievable. I mean, both teams have got to be seriously aging right now with the stress they're experiencing. Huge chance for Exotic. Saved by Vatira, who's an absolute wall there while being harassed by Zen.
Has to win this race. Vatira almost nipped it over the top of Zen, but Exotic will be able to come away cleanly with the ball. He's got 80 boosts to play with, takes out 2 KC players. Zen against Vatira. The 2 stalwarts in their teams as Atto booms it towards Monkey Moon, tries to find Zen, but Zen has no boost. So something comes in a bit later. Lovely first touch, great second, has to lead the third. Monkey Moon shoots, it's wide, and Charlie should be able to just stake his claim on this ball as Exotic gets the 100 and ball control down the other end.
A nice back pass there by Zen to bring Exotic into the game. Zen's boostless now, trying to find Monkey Moon. Vatira takes it away from them. It's a tricky position. Vitality low and boost. Nobody's really in a good position to defend the goal at the moment. Late do get the ball to deflect across the box though. No danger. Monkey Moon just jumped past the ball. What's going on? Zen's there for the save, but Monkey Moon literally just turned off his brain there for a moment.
It stopped moving as well after. He was just praying it wouldn't happen. Zen gets the save. Monkey Moon gets away with it. Has to expel some air and chill out for a second. We've all done it, but none of these high stakes. Charlie onto the backboard. Monkey Moon, don't miss this one, fella. Well done. He stays behind it. Solid play from his Octane. And a pinch out with Zen. Atto read it. Charlie's up all by himself. 5 minutes now this overtime. Exotic pinches it downwards. Vatira, he's up to the skies by himself. Set up against Vatira. It's all Vatira.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! And there it is. It's done. It's dusted. KC, continue. Vatira is just spamming in chat.